From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
Coming at you right after the break. And on the hill today, Jose Barrios. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that's how this series begins. On the ground, right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Well, Boog, as I pop my collar, this lineup is taking the Chris Singleton approach. But in today's game, we know walks are key to scoring runs. At times, this lineup swings a little too freely. They need to make pitchers work harder.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes outside. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy.
No. To a count you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Strike to the outside. And a count 2-1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Just getting started here in Toronto. And he walked it.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
He struggled to make contact lately, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. This one in the air right field. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double as a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Golden opportunity right here. Fouled off left side.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
0-2 now. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Batting sixth, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And he grounds one to the right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Yankees 2 and the Jays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Luis Gil. He leads the league in ERA, Siggy.
Yeah, he's always around the zone, Boo. Gets weak contact and makes hitters guess. That's how he's been able to stay on top.
Everything's crisp, movement, mix, location. A little different from your cardio stats, Siggy.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we know the numbers don't lie. Elite is elite. They'll be leaning on that arm all summer long.
Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk.
Outside.
Ball outside.
Kirk with a homer in his last game.
Slider. Middle inside.
Hey.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
4-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. As per usual, one of the best players in the sport, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
Middle outside.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The next to hit takes ball 1.
Four-seam fastball.
Vladdy launched a homer in his most recent game. And that one fouled off. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad.
Outside.
Lots of pop. Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And third, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
2 down, bases empty. Dalton Varsho, the next to hit.
Slider. Middle outside.
0-1 now. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Ball
really
1.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Circle change. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. This one smoked on its way out Segura here. His 16th homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball that you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So 2 down. Here's Matt Chapman.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Jays get one back on this homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
I'm self-made and I'm self-paid. Y'all don't really want it with me. Hustle game strong. Shoe game mean.
Back now in Toronto. Top of the second, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Wells went deep in his most recent game.
Outside.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The ball is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. And that gets down into the gap.
Batting 8, shortstop.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Ah!
The 0-1. Out front and foul to the left side. Wells aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2.
He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
One out man at first. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
No, inside.
Here's a 1-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. His 11th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. It's not easy to hit a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate for a home run, but I think it caught just too much of that outside part of the plate. Maybe a little bit of a mistake, but he didn't miss it at the plate.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. In the air to left center. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it down the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 4-1. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Circle change. Low outside.
Missed with a changeup at 1-1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Middle inside.
Ball
Definitely
inside.
a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Stays alive.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Juan Yepez stands in now and watches strike 1.
Slider. Low outside.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Outside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Yepez wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2-2 down. Swing and a ground ball. No play. That's an infield single. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
One out, runner at second. Ernie Clement will hit next. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. In for a strike. It's 0-1. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Mid inside.
There's a swing and a drive. And that is foul.
Circle change. Low
Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Slider. Low outside.
Off the
Really
plate.
good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Clement not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Slider.
Yepes at
Low
second
inside.
with 2 down. Set down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Blue Jays held in check, and they trail it 4-1.
I don't ask permission, rather act first and ask forgiveness. Self-made, on ice, high play, got 2 lights. I don't ask permission.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
We all just need a minute. The party been started. We all just need a finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pennant that say I'm independent. I'm a big man. You couldn't kick it with me even with a kickstand. Oh, you got big ideas? Well, I got a big plan. And I only take it up with the big man.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Yo, 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. At the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Yo, 1. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup. Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Ball.
And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time up.
Hey.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Singy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league.
Ball. No.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Wells in the box now. Takes strike 1. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
That misses, and it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Garcia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 62, also throwing. The 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And that baby's gone. He'll touch them all. His 14th of the year. And they boost their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's all for Jose Barrios. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now on the bump, number 62.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. And the 1-0. Gets him to chase after that one. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first, and that is that. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's 7-1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
High inside.
Hey.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
Middle outside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Oh, and he hit
High,
him.
dead ball. That hit him.
First and second and nobody out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of the third. That's in there.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Out towards right center field. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run across, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 7-3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Middle inside.
Got him swinging for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Four-seam fastball.
Runner at second here, one gone. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's a fair ball. Vladdy coming around third. In comes the run from second. There's the tag, they'll get him, and that's the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 7-4. here at Rogers Center. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon.
Ball one.
No strikes.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your hitters came to do some damage.
High fly ball down the left field line.
Foul
and that's
ball.
a foul ball.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Ripped on a line. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Grisham, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. In the air, right field. Barger drops steps, heads back on it. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. And tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. So the Yanks go in order. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Now give me that, come up off that, cause I want that. You can see that, I'ma need that. Show me where the cheese at.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Juan Yepez.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And that drops in for a strike.
Slider. Low outside.
That one lifted to left. Bellinger turns to the right on the move. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
He swings and fouls one off. Yankees up by 3. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And a big swing and a miss.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two outs, base is empty. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. His first at bat was a strikeout.
That's the ball.
Missed.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the
Here's George Springer. Reached on an infield single his first time. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Judge has a beat on it. And that's the third out. One left for Toronto. And they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounds one to short. Jimenez throws to first in time. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Here's Stanton now. In the air to left center. Springer settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball, no.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball 2.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. Jimenez throw to first. Third out. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays 4. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box. It just takes one swing to get back on track.
Kirk wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 1-0. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. That one called a strike, 0-1.
Slayer, middle outside.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you.
Low outside.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. He'll score, and it's now a two-run game.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's already homered here in this one.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Four-seam
one
fastball.
On, nobody out, a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
Hurt one.
Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Guerrero gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Slater. Middle outside.
Up the middle. Nice grab. Glove flip to second. A sensational double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Chapman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Circle change. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fastball is outside.
Slater. Middle outside.
Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Slater.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Slater. Middle outside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And they'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
3-2. That is some kind of battle. He saw a dozen pitches before earning the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
They get the force. That ends the frame. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's 7-5. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house.
Jimmy Garcia comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. Bellinger, the former MVP, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, man. It's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
The 0-2.
Ball.
This to center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
2 down, bases empty. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 5. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada.
Now pitching for the
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Juan Yepes. He is singled and he is flied to left.
Sinker. Low middle.
There's a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman,
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Slayer. Middle outside.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. One down. Now it's going to be Andres Jimenez. High fly ball, right field. Judge moving under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, George.
And the batter is George Springer.
Middle inside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. In the air, right field. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 2, 7-5.
Wasn't friends back then, I don't know y'all. Remember you never bet on me then.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
drilled in the air out towards right center. Varsho on the move to the alley. He's got it.
And pitching one out. Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So back to the top of the order. Now here's Trent Grisham, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. No question about this one. It's out of here. His 21st of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 8-5.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down. It's Aaron Judge now. High fly ball, right field. Barger moving under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Ben Rice.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jimmy Garcia departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher now for the Jays, Tommy Nance.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice, 1 for 3.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
The knees, and it's 1-0. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one hammered. Fair ball. And that extends the inning.
Up next,
he blasted that one down into the corner, but that was a really nice job in right field, holding into 1 base. And that's usually trouble when it gets down into that territory. But this time, just a long single. Nice defensive play.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Ball 1, no strikes. Rice off of first with 2 away. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. It's now 8-5. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Faster, faster, now just keep screaming.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game zone.
That's all you need. Can't see, but I it's a must. You see, I
had a dream, eyes wide open.
Circle change. Low inside.
Vladdy down. Big swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Going down. Vladdy with a star scraper. His 22nd homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 8-6. These fans are really excited right now.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Well, the numbers show us how well they've dealt with off-speed pitches. 7 of their hits have come against those offerings, so they're seeing the ball really well out of the pitcher's hand today.
No, outside.
Sinker. Low outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Sinker.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
Slider. Low inside.
Line drive. One away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Sinker. Low middle.
Ball 1.
Slider. Middle outside.
That one finds the zone.
Circle
That's
change.
strike 1.
Low outside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Low middle.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now the right fielder, Addison Barger.
Slider. Low middle.
Line drive. And that's the inning.
Yeah.
Vlad Guerrero Jr. with the solo shot for Toronto. It's now 8-6. Back after this on the show.
I was being bad fine.
I've been tying on my hands, booking flights, setting trains.
Why they keep trying to go dress me? Know that I'm deadly. Filled up with envy, broke down the panties. That's when it gets tense.
We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. High fly ball lifted into year right field. Barger settles under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit.
No. No, that's the ball.
There's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a 2-0. Line and a base hit into right, and that's a one-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. That one ran inside, almost got him. Here goes the runner. Pitches
Ball
low.
3.
Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
No.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead at 8-6. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Sinker.
Oh, and an 0-0 count.
Middle
Not
outside.
every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That misses
No,
the zone.
that's the ball.
And now it's even 1-1.
Slayer. Middle inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Slider. Low inside. Circle change. Low outside.
And
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A
Slider.
hanging changeup just out in front.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Rice takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Slayer. Middle outside.
Clement, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Circle
The Jays
change.
down by a pair near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. 0-2
Circle
now.
change.
The changeup right there just pulled the string.
Stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Slayer. Low middle.
And the 0-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Andres Gimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off.
Sinker. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short, Volpe. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Can't cut into an 8-6 deficit. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Braden Fisher. He last pitched 2 days ago. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. That's smacked on a line to center. Varsho brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. He was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner. That's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Grisham in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Fisher, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. And the 0-1. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. Here's Judge now, and a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the 2 roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike 1 right away when he comes in.
Man at second. Caught and missed. Curveball struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Rice in the box now. Takes strike 1. Dirt blocked. That one misses. Going to count 1-2. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
Waves a defender for the strikeout. It's the Yankees 8 and the Blue Jays 6. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Curveball. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Four-seam fastball. High
The
middle.
1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Now that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
So up next, Alejandro Kirk.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Drew. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
Ball 1.
Four-seam
One
fastball.
down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Fastball
Ball 2.
is outside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That
Ball
one
3.
is out, and the count is 3 in a row. The Yanks trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And it's fouled away.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Payoff pitch. And that's
a ball.
outside.
Take your base.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Catcher challenge will take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Drive.
The Blue Jays with the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Inside.
No, that's it.
Ball 2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. And that is out of play.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
One out left for the Blue Jays. Dalton Varsho, the next to hit.
Four-seam fastball. Below middle.
Sliced hard but foul.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Bednar is just 1 strike away.
That's a ball.
Curveball. Below inside.
Out there to center. Grisham gets under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of the series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi.
Gemini child, it was written in the stars. Born God, body, you are looking at a God. Went to A&D, man, P, formed Mall. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap dude, traveled the world like Nat Geo. Worked myself through the Matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No, break bread with your own people. Made peace with it that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sit your $5 down for it, make change. Got sharper with